Hello. We're live in my kitchen. Welcome. My top 10 songs that I can listen to and never get tired of them. And there's some that I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I don't know how songs are made, but I just saw today how the Chipmunks, like, how they made the Chipmunks. And so, like, you would think that they would just pitch up the... Oh, wait, hold on. I got to preheat this for 400 degrees. So we're going to preheat this. I'm not, like, real Mexican, I guess, because I don't have pots and pans in this oven.
Yeah. Funk, funk, funk of the Chipmunks.
Baby, it's how we roll.
Okay, now let's listen back to that. So you just witnessed it at half speed, all those ad-libs, all those vocal acrobatics, the riffs, and now we'll listen back to it at normal speed, which is what you're going to be hearing in the film and on the CD and everywhere else. Hold your breath.
All right.
You're very good. Fine.
So as you can see, that's really draining. I don't have a half of the energy I did before. It's probably safer to do sitting down because the breath control that's required for that kind of thing is really insane. I mean, you're holding a note for 30 seconds. And the thing about it is also with recording the lyrical parts too, you can't just breathe whenever you're out of breath. You have to breathe where it would have made sense to breathe if it were running at regular speed. So you're breathing half as much and singing twice as much. I mean, it's crazy, crazy. Am I pink? Am I blue? Am I purple? I'm okay. I'll be fine.
And I didn't want to make dinner because I've been making dinner and trying to eat a little bit healthier and make better choices. And so I thought, today I'm having a hard day. I'm going to make a pizza at home. And so that's what we're doing. And I went for look how sad this kind of looks. Like, it doesn't look the greatest, but it's like, I think it's a thin Italian wood fire. What makes it Italian? It kind of looks good, though. It's a frozen pizza. And I kind of wanted a bell pepper, and I made homemade ranch this past week. So I'm going to eat my vegetables that I have, try to eat them up, and use my ranch, dip it in there. Like a couple weeks ago, it was cherry red tomatoes, but I think I ate so much, the acidity, like, burned the roof of my mouth. So I haven't been eating the cherry red tomatoes as much. So I was listening to a couple songs, and I don't care if I get copywritten because I love music, and that's something you should know about me. I really love music, and I love to, oh my gosh, there's a moth or something in here. That's scary. I hope these carrots are good. Oh my God. I'm gonna go wash them and still talk to y'all, but one of my favorite songs right now, well, last summer was, it was a Bob Marley song, and it's the Could You Be Loved? We'll play it. That song is so good, let me tell you. Like, I could listen to that song over and over and over again. Like, I never get tired of it. It's like one of those songs that, like, it starts off and it makes you happy, and you're like, I'm gonna put in all of the songs that I list today because I don't care to get copywritten. I'm like not the biggest YouTuber, like I don't I don't think it'll matter that much that I'm using their songs. But that song by Bob Marley is so good. I just listened to that one over and over again. Another one, and I think it has to do with like the beginning. Like when a song has a good beginning, you just instantly like are like, oh whoa, like I can get down to this one, and it's like something that calls your attention. That's like what I look for in like a good song. Like a good song that can last the time, last through all of the years, is a good beginning. And I think that's like number one. So that song is good. My next song is going to be Dayglow. I forget the name of it, but I'll put it in here. I can't make you right. Something on my mind. I have a list, and I was listening to them in the gym. It's called Close to You by Dayglow. And that song is like, don't know what it means. This is not good advice. Like, there's no advice being said. It's just spew. Because I'm not trying to say, there is something like with music in me, like, I know God calls us to like guard our hearts and guard our ears and our eyes especially. And something that I really enjoy is like, I don't really listen to like the words, and I know I should because that's going into my soul, like I'm feeding it. So I don't really know a lot about like the words of these songs, and that's a disclaimer, like it doesn't affect me the way that it might affect you, and that's just what I'm gonna say with that. But this song is called Close to You. I'm pretty sure it's fairly clean. All of these songs I'm gonna say are pretty clean, I would say. But that song gets me, like, even if you're really sad, you can turn that song on. It just, like, you can't be sad listening to this song, like Close to You. It's got like a little upbeat beat, like little, it makes you want to dance like this. Like this. It makes you want to dance like a goofball. So that's like another category, is if it has a good start, can make you dance like a goofball. My next category, my next song that I really like, oh my gosh. I put this in a Spotify playlist called Songs That Make Me Happy. And those are the first two. My second one is Brazil by Declan McKenna. Oh my gosh. You have no idea. Like, that's a belting song. That's one of those songs that you can like, I heard he lives down a river somewhere. Yeah, that's that kind of song. Brazil by Declan McKenna. Let me tell you, that song is like it's been done. I think I heard it the first time in 2020, and I think that's why I really like it. And it's something that I can hear it, and I like, you can't change all of these songs. Okay, category again. If it has a good start, makes you dance like a goofball. If it's something that you can't skip, then that is a good song. That is like something you need to look for in music. It's just got a good like guitar riff that is so infectious. It's like, it makes you wanna. I hope that I'm playing all of these songs like I put it in, because it like makes you wanna. And then at the end, when it has like the belty part, like the belting where you can really sing, that's so good. I hope these aren't like underground songs at all. Like I'm showing you like mainstream songs that have been done. But I really like them, and I don't care. Another song that is so infectious to me, and okay, Has a good beginning, makes you dance like a goofball, is a belting song, something you can sing along to. This song is infectious with like cool. Infectious with cool. And I'm gonna say that right now, I became a Jungkook stan. Jungkook is a member of BTS, if you don't know who that is. And I don't really know a lot about BTS, but I know that they're serving in the military, which is really cool because they didn't let their stardom, like the country of like Korea, is it a country? I think it is a country. The country of Korea, city of Korea, that doesn't sound right. Don't. I love Korea, but wait, are they even Korean? What are they? Oh my God. Anyways, I'm talking about music, I'm not talking about countries right now, okay? So basically, they're serving in the military, and one of my friends is like deep hardcore stan. It's time to put the pizza in. She's a deep hardcore stan. We're gonna bake this for 14 to 16 minutes. I think I wanna add some brownies on it. I'm gonna add some pepperonis on it and some jalapenos. But she is like a hardcore stan of the BTS, and I love her for it because like, if you don't know anything about BTS, is like they go hard. They're an army, and that's what they're called. They're the BTS army, and they will like cancel you like if you go against them. Like they love Halsey from what I've learned. I'm not the biggest like most knowledgeable of the topic, but I am gonna say like they've got some good music and they are superstars. They're superstars and I really like them. So let's talk about BTS right now. There's some of them that are like my fave. Jungkook is one of them. He has this song called Standing Next to You. You may have heard it on TikTok. Let me tell you about Standing Next to You. I love that song with my whole heart. Like, it has, is it a trumpet or, it's like a trumpet, I think. It's got this horn. It's got a horn in there and it makes you want to like, it makes you want to dance like this. And then like hit one of these. It makes you want to dance. It's so danceable. Let me tell you, that like puts a pep in your step. And if you've ever seen the TikToks that they've made to this song, oh my gosh, they're like dancing and they look so cool. Like I can't dance like that. I've tried to make TikTok dances and I do try and I think I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like I think that's so good. Like I think my dancing's really good. Probably way better than it actually is. And then I'm like, oh dang, it's not that great. So I don't know, it doesn't stop me though. Like I'm gonna still keep dancing. I love to dance. It's very fun for me. Oh my gosh, I'm scared to lose my mic in the oven. Okay, I hope you can still hear me. So, does it have a good beginning? Does it make you dance like a goofball? Is it something you can sing really loud? And, I guess makes you feel cool. Yeah, that song makes you feel really cool. Standing Next to You. Now, let me tell you about my next song. I think I've listed 4 songs. Right now, this song is I'm Scared of Knives. Last year, I was cutting a bagel and I sliced my hand with a serrated bagel knife. Oh, I gotta put a timer on. Oh wait, timer. 16 minutes on the clock, J Shaka clock. So my next song is like I don't know, it's like a EDM, house, like just fun. I like the electronic music. I like music that is made with no instruments. Like I appreciate instruments, let me tell you. I need a pepperoni first. Oh my gosh. Me and Jaren do this thing like, it's called pepperoni tax or cheese tax. Like, you know the cheese tax. You have to take a bite of cheese every time you grate it or whatever. Let me tell you. This song, I love songs that have good drops, if that makes sense. And when I was younger, I kind of liked Skrillex. I kind of did. And I didn't want to admit it to anybody because it was like 2012 and that's embarrassing to be like, hey, I kind of like the Skrillex music. And I feel like that was like the first time I ever heard anything like electronic and not like of real life instruments. And so I was like, I kind of like this stuff. And then whenever I heard Calvin Harris, when he dropped that song, what's that song? Put that song in, put that song in. You know that song, you know that song. That was like the first time I had ever heard like a song that's like, it makes you want to like, it makes you, it makes you want to run like 10 miles. And that is like good. Like the BPM, beats per minute, I didn't know that was a thing until I heard that song. Because every other song that I had ever heard before that was super slow. And that song changed my life like tremendously. I'd never heard any other thing like it. And I feel like that's my first introduction to like electronic music was Calvin Harris. But that has to be one of them. That song needs to be one of them. I can't think of the name, but it makes you want to run. Like, you know songs that just make you want to run? I can't think of any other one. But there's this song, and it's by Daniel Allen and Lyra. She's a Lyra. That song is a really good song too. It also makes you want to run. And it's a more modern song. I think it was made last year. And the guy was on TikTok and he made it and he's done really well, and I'm excited to see what else he makes. Like he's made some pretty good songs recently and I really enjoy all of them. So I do like the electronic music. I love when people are like really talented with the computer and learning like all the programs that go with it. That's something that I would be interested in learning, but I don't know when. Let's try these carrots. They didn't look very good, but I cut off all the stuff. I'm trying to like eat it all up. That's alright. Okay, so my next song, they taste like nothing. You know how carrots taste kind of sweet? I hope I don't get sick. Oh wow, that is very weird. Okay, next song. I can listen to this song, and there was a TikTok that was of a like stuffed monkey that I saw this week dancing to this song. And I was like, yeah, that embodies like how the song can make you feel. And the monkey's like this. It's like a person, and it's like going like that. And it's like, it's called This Must Be the Place by Talking Heads. And I don't know what it's talking about, but I like the weirdness about it. It's just a weird song, and it's something that you can't really get out of your brain when you listen to it. Like, you just want to keep more and more and more. That's another one. Next song. Now this song. There's a series on Amazon Prime called Daisy Jones and the Six. And it's like a 70s Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac remix. It's kind of like a knockoff of their story and like the whole thing, and just a band that's in the 70s, and she takes a lot of character traits from them, and so the main character. Well, basically the song is called Let Me Down Easy, But my version is the Demi Lovato version. Demi Lovato just sings this with so much power. Say what you want about her, she is kind of crazy, but like, girl can sing sometimes. And I really like this song because it's, I don't know, it's so catchy. Like once you get it in, like I said, once it's like ingested, you just can't get enough. And I think that's what I like about it. It's called Let Me Down Easy. And it's by Daisy Jones and the Six, which is a fake band. And I just learned on TikTok that they were gonna go on tour and like have a tour, but then COVID happened or something like that. So they never got down to it, but they were rehearsing for this tour. It's a fake band for like a TV show. So imagine like The Office was actually like an office and they made paper and like they sold it. Like you would be so hyped if all of the characters were selling paper. You would go out and buy that paper. Like I'm sure you would. All the fans. So yeah, just let me have my thing and let me mourn that tour because I really liked all the songs. Like they were so like, they were very well produced and written, and I really enjoyed that series. Okay, my next song that I'm going to talk about is not that song. It's another Demi Lovato song. Let's pull it up. I'm like hanging out on this little counter. It's an old Demi Lovato song, and it's something I just can't ever get out of my head. So one thing about me is I love the 2000s. I love like the punk rock era of like 2009, 2008, 2011 even. Like all those eras were so good. And there's one song that I really enjoyed from Demi Lovato, and it was Get Back by Demi Lovato. It's like, this time, and then the end, she's like belting it out. Here we go again. We're belting it out. That song is so good. Let me tell you, that song is so good. I hope I put you on to OG Demi Lovato before she was crazy during this time, and that makes me sad. But that song, like, I don't know who her band was. I don't know if they're the same anymore, but like if she had stuck to pop, punk rock, Demi Lovato, oh my gosh, like stick to that, girl. She did all these songs. She knows what she's good at because she ended up making like a whole nother album like recently, like within the last couple of years. And it was the rock version of all of her really like #1 hits. Girl, you know what we want. You know what you sound good in. Come on, girl, give us more, give us more. That's what I'm saying. Get Back. She has so many hits on this one. La La Land, Get Back, Don't Forget, Two Worlds Collide. And then, if you go back a little bit, there's a song called Remember December. And it's like, I don't know, that song, I can't really envision it in my head right now, but I really like that song. That one's also very good. We're gonna end on one last song, and it's the only song that's coming to mind right now. The song is Metro Station, Shake It. Let me tell you, that song, the impact that song has had on me. I have listened to that song more than anything I've probably ever listened to. And it's by Trace Cyrus. And I saw a TikTok the other day and it said, can you imagine? It had all the Cyrus family together. The most incredible song ever produced by a Cyrus was Trace Cyrus. And that's Miley Cyrus's and Noah Cyrus's brother. Let me tell you, that song is so good. It is like earworm, 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 repeat, repeat, repeat. I can't get enough of that song. I just want to inject it into my veins. I know that it's kind of dirty. I know that it's kind of something that maybe I shouldn't be listening to. That song is so good. Like, let's rock. Yeah. Come on. Shake, shake. The ad-libs. Think about the ad-libs in that song. Oh my gosh, I can go on and on about that song, Metro Station. Trace Cyrus, if you ever see this, thank you. Thank you for making that song. Like, I remember listening to that song when I was little and I was like, and you just wanna, you wanna let your hair down to that song. And it's a classic, it's a certified classic. That song is the best song that a Cyrus sibling has ever given us. Even Billy Ray. Let me tell you, that song has changed my life. One of my favorite songs, one of the songs I will repeat over and over and over again. For today, I would say Bob Marley, Could You Be Loved, Dayglow, Close to You, and Metro Station, Shake It on that top tier. Those songs I can listen to. And I wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry this was a short little podcast. It wasn't even a podcast, it was kind of like a vlog. I'm hoping to get this up tonight. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you for being here. And I'll see you next week with a sit down vlog. Sit down podcast. Wait, actually, I need to save some to show you my pizza. Okay, so this is my pizza. I made it into whatever this is. It looks really good. I'm really excited to try this. This is my ranch. I made it. Let me tell you, it kind of scares me what's in ranch, but I try not to think of. And then the next thing, I have my vegetables. So I have bell pepper, the scary, all of the carrots that I need to use, and some celery. I don't know how carrots are supposed to be cut, but I think they look really good. Also, if you make the ranch, you have to use the restaurant style ranch dressing, just to let you know. That's probably not really that important,